Yes, everybody. These are a thing, and they exist, and you can go buy them right now. These are the brand new Cartoon Network Presents DVDs. So, I found out about these, I want to say, a couple of days ago. I had known this one was out for a while, but I didn't know that these were going to spawn because of it. These three, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I ended up retweeting because I found out about them. And I was like, whoa, no way, that's awesome. I have to find out when they're coming out. I have to get them. Well, I was just at my local Walmart, and they were there. So I figured to go ahead and not only buy these three, but buy this one as well. So, for those of you who were disappointed that the first season of Ed, Edd n Eddy had gotten discontinued, the first season of Foster's Home had gotten discontinued, and the first season of Powerpuff Girls gotten discontinued, now is your chance to buy them again, because now they're at Walmart, and I believe, if I remember correctly, all of these were about $10. So this is even lower than they were before, because even when Ed, Edd n Eddy was still in circulation, this was still being sold on Amazon, if I believe, for about $19.99. It was still getting sold for like $20. But now that it's been discontinued and now being resold, they redid it. This is only like $10. So this is a really good deal. And yeah, so this is their new Cartoon Network Presents line. Now that I've gotten a lot of that good stuff out of the way, I do want to tackle some negatives that come with these. Yes, these are re-releases. A complete first season has come out for each of these before. Now, when I did see these, I did genuinely think that they were new re-releases in the sense of, well, let me show you. So the box art on the front of this slipcover, as well as the sides and the back, are different. The boys that started it all and made all the people out of the flays. There goes the neighborhood. Ed, Edd n Eddy, our three adolescent amigos in search of fun, popularity, cash to buy jawbreakers. These cul-de-sac kings journey through the evils of peer pressure, pimples, and girls with the grace of two left feet. Right, so the slipcover is very promising. It's got new, I don't want to say new art, because all of this is reused. There's just old renders, but it's, it's like a new design, right? The back's got a new design too. Very plain. I don't really like it too much, but it's new. Then I take off the slipcover, and, well, I'm sure you can understand where I'm going with this. It gets very disappointing, because we've seen this before. Doesn't this look familiar, y'all? It's the exact same DVD as before. Now, I really don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, when I knew that they were re-releasing the first season of Ed, Edd n Eddy. I would at least have hoped maybe this cover art on here or something, right? But what's really crazy about this is that it isn't just the DVDs inside, as well as the DVD cover art that's been reused. If you look inside, it's even the pamphlet, which is fine. Okay, we've got the episode titles in here. Why would they make a new one of this, right? Well, hold on. Now available. Keep in mind, this is a brand new DVD that is being sold in 2019. This is a brand new re-release. Cartoon Network knows this as a production company, and the people who made these DVDs know this. So they released a DVD in 2019 with knowing it had a pamphlet in it advertising things that are now available that are no longer available. Cartoon Network Fridays DVD you cannot get. The Cartoon Network Halloween and Christmas DVDs you cannot get. The Ed, Edd n Eddy single volumes you cannot get. These two Cartoon Network licensed video games are made by a company, Midway, that is no longer a company. So you cannot get these games either. So, very interesting there. I think, see, look, the DVDs are even the same. I understand them re-releasing the DVD with the exact same cover art and maybe even the same pamphlet. But why they didn't remake this pamphlet and at least change the back is very perplexing to me. It sounds very, very, very on the lazy side. Almost to the point where it almost, to be honest with you, it almost makes me think that they just had leftovers of these just lying around some office, and they were like, shit, y'all, we've had this stuff sitting around for a while now. What do we do with it? And somebody was like, well, why don't we just re-release it? What's really interesting to me here about the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends season is that, look, the DVDs are the same, but again, the issue with the pamphlet is that, again, texts and everything, special features are the same. But here we are again. Here we go to the back again, right? DVDs for the whole family. Okay, just you. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy's Big Boogie Adventure. This DVD is no longer available. Ben 10 The Complete First Season. This DVD is also no longer available. We have Ed, Edd and Eddy The Complete First Season, which did just get a re-release. However, it still has the old art, which really is underneath here, but if anybody's trying to find this, they're going to be looking for this because it's on the advert, and they're not going to find that because the only one available is this. But what I find really interesting is right here. An advertisement for the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends Big Fat Awesome House Party with a actual promo code. Enter the code DVDBUD when you play Big Fat Awesome House Party at CartoonNetwork.com. This game is so far away from being playable still that it's almost an insult. Like, can you imagine the amount of kids going out there today to buy this brand new 2019 DVD, opening it up and saying, oh wow, Big Fat Awesome House Party. All I gotta do is go to this website here, CartoonNetwork.com, and enter this code, and I can play this cool game? Great. Except this is an old re-release of a DVD, and they didn't even bother changing the art or the advertisements. That is just, again, some stuff that is just really disappointing. And that's just, yeah, it could have been fixed. This one is just, it's the same. It's the same as the Collector Series Complete First Season. There's no pamphlet in here. There's nothing in here. It's just the same. Now, this one is interesting. This is the one that has been out for a while. It's just a re-release of the Cartoon Network Hall of Fame Collection Volume 1. And again, the back is the same, surprisingly. Only the front and the sides are different. However, I do want to take note of something interesting on the inside. So that interesting to note that's on the inside is that these DVDs all have different artwork. If you remember, for the original release of the Cartoon Network Hall of Fame collection pack that had all the individual Hall of Fame collections, was that they just reused the first disc of every single one of those individual seasons. And just the same artwork, same everything, just reused it and put it together and slapped it inside the box. But at least here with this re-release, the discs are at least different. I would have liked for these sets to have been similar, but it's unfortunate that that wasn't the case. However, I do think that these DVDs are a step in the right direction, and I do believe that they should be supported and that they do deserve your money. I think that this is, like I said, a very good step for not just the company, but for us as the viewer. Are they lazy releases? Yes. However, I do believe that if we support these releases, it is possible for us to get more releases and more higher quality releases of these individual series in the future. For example, if Ed, Edd n Eddy The Complete First Season gets a lot of sales, They might do a re-release of Ed, Edd n Eddy the Complete second season, which we've also had before, but they could re-release it. And if that one gets very popular, they could end up going the Courage route and re-release, and not re-releasing, but actually finally releasing the complete third season and the complete fourth season of Ed, Edd n Eddy onto DVD. Who knows? We did end up getting the complete third season of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends on DVD about a couple of years ago, even though that one is really it's really harder to get because that is a DVD-R release, which means they are all made to order. And they're only available online. So they're a bit harder to find. Well, I don't want to say harder to find, but I mean, it's not as easy as just walking into your nearby Walmart and picking it up. You got to go online, you've got to pay for it, and you've got to wait for it to come because they're all made to order. But anyways, y'all, I really just wanted to make a video so I could talk about these with y'all, spread the word, and hopefully get you guys to go out to your nearest Walmart and pick these up because we need to support these, y'all, especially Ed, Edd n Eddy, because we need more releases and we need a season 3 and season 4 release on DVD of Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.